hell nah, people of the internets. My name is Brandon, and welcome to my Minecraft tutorial on this— what the hell? He just appeared out of nowhere. Slimes. On this episode of my Minecraft tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build a giant wooden roller coaster. That is awesome. So let's get started. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is build the main incline that's going to take us to as high as we want to go. I obviously, after looking at this, I could have went a bit higher and it would have made the roller coaster a little bit more exciting, but I chose to be a little conservative and just go up a lot high. It's still pretty high. And obviously, again, I'm building this on a super flat world, so if you're going to build this in your regular world, you might have to do a little terraforming first, but you know, whatevs. I'm sure it'll look even more amazing with like trees and crap all around it. But you see the basic design that I'm using to make it go up. Just always, there we go, and doing the very top portion. And you want to make sure it's that wide at the top. That's the way I like to do it, at least. Is to make it, what was it, 4 blocks across on the top. Just so it's, I don't like things too pointy. Because when you actually go to ride it, it kind of changes the experience a bit. So just do it like this if you like the way it looks when we ride it at the end. If not, I mean, experiment with your own thing, you know, whatever you want to do. There's no set rules. This is how I'm doing it. And then when we get to the very bottom, we're never going to have the tracks on the ground, pretty much. And here you see our first incline, and we're going to put these 2 blocks here. And eventually I think we're going to take it down to 1, but we're going to put a powered rail there and some regular track up on top. And this is going to be the mechanism that allows us to actually start the ride from like a dead stop. I've heard people talk about using pistons and stuff before. I couldn't really figure it out, so this is the way I do it, and it works. And on our first incline, this is the only place we're going to use powered rail, and we're going to do 1 powered rail every other rail so that it goes up a little slower, because we could even make it a little bit slower than this to make it more like you know, realistic, because normally when you go up on the incline you go pretty slow on a roller coaster. And then we're going to take wooden half slabs and put them on the top portion with a redstone torch, which not only is going to look pretty amazing, so we're going to follow this design all the way around, even though we're not using, like, this is the only place that we're using the powered rail, but we're still going to follow this torch design all the way around the roller coaster just for aesthetic purposes. You can see there I did it on the back end, even though there isn't powered rail. It's just going to look really cool, and especially at night it looks really awesome. And then you see the way I did that. Make sure you have 2 before you go back up. I just think it makes it a lot more fluid. And then here we are back at the very start, where we're actually going to start the ride. And we're just going to make ourselves a little mechanism to actually propel ourselves forward. And you see I put 2 unpowered rails right there. You don't actually need the 2. If you do hit that button, then it's still going to give power to the rail. So you don't need that second one up there, and I actually get rid of that later. But yay, look, woo, and it jumps off the end. Fun. Ah, it's wonderful. Stupid pig. We're going to deal with these pigs later. What the hell are you doing? I have a method for keeping them off the ride. Smack that pig. Stupid pig. And we're just going to give it a little test ourselves. Just hop in, make sure that it can drag us all the way up. And just for the fun of flying. Whee! Oh yeah. That was beautiful. Alright, now we're going to go on our first incline that doesn't actually have powered rail. So it's pretty much going to be the same concept as the first one. All of them are going to be the same concept. That's that same gap going across. But this is the main thing when building a roller coaster. You have to constantly go back and test it out to make sure it works. Make sure you can get up the next incline if you're going to do an old school wooden roller coaster like this. We don't want to use any more powered rail, so it's all under its own power. And look, falling to our death. But we actually made it up. And are we going to go higher? Yeah, we're going to go a little bit higher because we made it up way too easily. Now, you don't want to go too high to where you just barely make it over, because then it slows down the ride a lot and it doesn't feel like, you know, as thrilling as a roller coaster should feel. So we're just going to go up a bit more and, like always, test it out again and again. I can't stress that enough. You don't want to do all this work. And apparently it worked. We tested it out. It came all the way down and we're going up. And you notice obviously each hump is going to be a little lower than the previous one. And right here we're going to make our first turn, which is going to turn us all the way around to go back in the other direction. And that's the little pattern that I use. It's pretty much the same thing all the way around. And we're going to try and even it up with the other side so everything's nice and symmetrical. So you see me looking back. Is it right? Is it right? Yes, it is. And then we're going to go down. And one thing that's very helpful, hopefully you'll be able to see, I'm losing my voice, is those shadows on the ground. They're really helpful for getting like a feel of if it's symmetrical and everything. Like just getting a bird's eye view and then checking that out. Then obviously put the rails and test it. Good cut, me. And then we go up. Is it going to make it around and down and back up? Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, I've fallen to our death. Sorry. I'm still a little sick, so I apologize for coughing and crap. So we went back up, and now just to change things up a little bit, we're going to put a little turny stuff just to make it a little bit more interesting. So we're going to go around this way and then go down a bit. Get rid of that. Good job. And we're going to go down a bit and then go back the other way. Just trying to make this as like authentic to a wooden roller coaster as I possibly could. And it's been a while since I've been on a wooden roller coaster, and I think all I really remember from wooden roller coasters is going up and down and up and down, and then every now and then a little tiny swirly bit, which is this. And you can see we lined it up going back out that way, lined it up with the other one. So everything's nice and good, and then we're going to go back up one final time, I believe, before we get to the very last turn. And leaving that specific gap again so that there's 2 flat tracks before we go back up. And then just going to go back up as per usual, and like I said a million times, and I'll say it, get rid of that. Stop making mistakes, me. Just constantly test. Make sure you test, because the last portion of this takes forever, and you're going to be very upset if you find out that your roller coaster doesn't actually work and you did all this work. So there we go, and we tested it, and it worked, and we made the last loop around, and look at it. That is wrong. Look at that. So you want to keep it symmetrical, so get rid of all that crap. There we go. And just basically you gotta eye it up. Make it all nice and symmetrical. It looks a million times better when you do it that way. So we could see that the last one sticks out too. There we go, and now we should be able to go back down. And everything is well, and you can tell by the shadow on the ground and get a nice bird's eye view. Obviously this is gonna be a lot harder to actually build in like survival mode. A lot harder, but it's still doable. It just takes a lot more time. And then fill it up with some rails, and we should be good to go. And we're testing it, testing the last bend, and you want to make sure you stop. Perfect. Stop on that last incline, and then you can start it and go around again. It works beautifully. Yes, I am very happy. Alright, so that is the actual functionality. Now we have to go and do some decorating. The first thing we're going to do is make a little platform to get up and onto the ride, and then get the hell off when you're done. Because, you know, you can't be just like hanging out here all day. You have to have an entrance and an exit. I learned that from Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's not wide enough. Come on. There we go. Yay, that's how you get on. And basically just gonna spruce it up a bit, make it look all nice and pretty, so people walking by are like, oh man, that is such a cool roller coaster, I want to go ride it, I'll pay you money. And maybe they'll give you like emeralds and other stuff. And safety is very important, so put some fencing there so nobody goes the wrong way when they go to get off. Because, you know, a lot of people are like intoxicated when they go to like theme parks and stuff, and you really have to be careful. You don't want any lawsuits. So there we go, that's the exit. And obviously, now that I think about it, I should have... Hey, put some more rail safety! Yay! I should have named this roller coaster, and I forgot to. Alright, so that's the, how to get on and get the hell off. And now is for the worst freaking part of this entire thing, and that's filling all these empty areas with the fencing. It makes it look amazing when you're done, but it takes forever, and there isn't really an easy way to do it. So you just gotta toughen it out. It took me, I don't even know how long to finish this entire coaster. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, but it still took a long time. Long time, I lost my voice. But the other thing you want to keep in mind, these flat bits, to keep the animals and the creepers and everything off, just go around the bottom. This is why we didn't go all the way down to ground level. We kept it up like this and just put fencing all the way around it. Not only does it look cool and like safety and everything, but people won't be able to jump up on the tracks and you'll be fine. And you could ride uninterrupted forever. It's beautiful. Alright, well that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching us build this giant roller coaster. I suppose we should probably maybe ride it one more time just for shits and giggles. Why not? I don't recall if I did that yet. Yay, let's go! Whee! Alright, well I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy watching Pig... I love the new noises, they're so awesome. Oh man. Yay! Whee! Oh man, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying goodbye. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy watching, hit that like button, add the video to your favorites. These things help me out greatly, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a good day, and goodbye. Where'd that bat go? That looked really cool. Go. Hang upside down again like bats do. What the hell? You're just freak. No. Stay the hell away from me. Crazy bastard. There we go. Get the hell on. Get on, dude. Get on. No! Why'd you do that? There you go. There you go. Bye. Have fun. Bye. Oh, here comes another guy. Get out of the way. You're gonna ruin it. Wow, that doesn't look right. Ooh! Didn't mean to do that. Go! Bye! Bye! They're having tons of fun. Tons of fun.